Yeah, we mentioned about frost conditions potentially tonight too. So overall, if you're looking at the growing season, the gray areas pretty much have already seen that freeze, or actually frost or freeze. Some of the areas have gotten below 28, so that is pretty much done with. The green areas have yet to see widespread areas of those counties involved with frost or freeze. So even though you might have seen it, it just takes at least a couple 2 to 3 hours really below 32 or even 28 to really kill stuff too. So more yet to come on that, because we could just steal some. Now tonight there's a little bit of possibility for areas just east of La Crosse. Those covered with that might get down to 32 for a few hours. Everyone else I think will stay above, but it's going to get close enough to, if you want to cover a plant up or bring it back inside, something to keep in mind of too. The good news is we're not going to see that going into Saturday, and I'll show you. We're going to flip around, but there's your high temperatures for tomorrow. Mid to upper 60s too. Really good conditions, fantastic. Maybe a degree or two cooler for some areas to the southeast, southwest Wisconsin, because they were in the mid 70s before that cold front came through, and even La Crosse too, maybe a degree or two drop. It's a different story further north. As they were cooler, they'll come up a little bit, but all in all, still above average. Light winds too out of the southeast, plenty of blue sky, absolutely fantastic conditions. As I mentioned, we're going to flip the switch for lows going into Sunday because the winds are going to start turning around to the southeast and picking up. So now we're talking more 40s near 50, kind of what we saw this morning too. An increasing cloud cover, high cloud cover throughout the day, and the winds will start picking up towards sunrise. Now for Sunday, it's going to be a lot of clouds probably out there. Probably more in the morning, a little bit less in the afternoon, but it's mid-level or high clouds out there. So still sun getting out, and we should be able to get up into the 70s too. Breezy conditions, potentially windy conditions in the afternoon. Right now, I think it's going to stay dry. The winds, as I mentioned, you can see they'll start picking up even Sunday morning, and that's what's going to help keep the temperatures up Saturday night. And throughout the day, we could see gusts that could get close to 30. Of course, the higher elevations, northeast Iowa and also into southeast Minnesota is typically the locations we can see those winds the strongest typically over our area. But overall, everyone will see probably 25 to 30 in the afternoon. It will continue through the evening before it starts turning around. Now here's all this high cloud cover coming through here. It's trying to pick up some precipitation, but unlikely a lot of that's going to reach the ground. It's later in the evening. You'll start seeing a little bit of activity ahead of it, and then here's the main line. Could be two lines, and it will be coming through at some point Sunday night through Monday morning. There's a little bit of uncertainty how long it'll last Monday. As you see, there's a little bit of a band sticking around for 6 to 7, but overall most of it should be done in the morning, and amounts fairly light, kind of what we saw last night. There's your temperatures for Monday, closer to average, but still a little bit above too. And even next week, we have a couple days that are close to average, upper 50s in some areas to low 60s here in La Crosse, but we're going to warm right back up with another system. The best chance of rain next week looks to be that Thursday night time frame before we actually warm up to the 70s again. So we're going to get down close to average, but otherwise it's still above average for most of the forecast.
A lot of good days in there.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. The next 2 days too. Get out and enjoy it.
All right. Thank you, Greg.